Today we're going to talk about everything we know so far about Pokemon Legends Arceus, as well as some hidden features that you might not know. So Pokemon Legends Arceus is the newest game in the franchise developed by Game Freak. This game seems to be a break of the mold of the last titles, bringing us an open world Pokemon game for the first time ever. From features like Pokemon mounts to seamless battle transitions, dodge rolls, and unique catching mechanics, Pokemon Legends Arceus looks incredibly exciting. With the recent Pokemon Presents, we have more and more information about the game and what to expect. Here's everything we know about the first-person open-world Pokemon game that we have always wanted since our childhood. So starting things off, we have to talk about the release date for Pokemon Legends. Fans of the franchise don't have to wait too much longer, as Game Freak has confirmed the release date is on January 28th, 2022. Now, with the release of the last trailer, we found out that Pokemon Legends Arceus is set in a gorgeous region called Hisui, which is the ancient form of the Sinnoh region. Hisui is expected to have a lot of wilderness to explore, along with towns and gym challenges. Now, as is tradition with Pokemon Legends, there's going to be 3 starters that trainers will be able to choose from in Legends Arceus. First up, we have Cyndaquil, the fire type from Gen 2, we've got Oshawott, the water type from Gen 4, and of course Growlithe, the grass flying type Pokemon from Gen 7. Now, following the trend of the last 2 generation of games, Pokemon Legends continues by introducing Hisuian form Pokemon. As of right now, we only know of 4 different Hisuian forms. Now, the first Hisuian form Pokemon we have is Weirdeer, and this is the Pokemon that we've seen in many of the leaks. It is a psychic evolution of Stantler. Now, by using the black orbs at the bases of its antlers, this Pokemon generates and unleashes psychic energy powerful enough to distort space. Now, Weirdeer can search out safe paths by using its antlers like antenna, running at the head of its herd and leading young Stantler. I would assume that Weirdeer is the Pokemon that you would want to mount to traverse the land much quicker, especially whenever it comes to plains. Now, the next Hisuian form that we have is Basky Legion, a ghost evolution of Basky Legion. This Pokemon has tremendous physical ability. The moment this Pokemon senses animosity, it will become enraged and attack relentlessly until the enemy is defeated. Now, this Pokemon actually gains power from souls possessing it, letting it swim on and on without tiring. And as you can see from the trailer, this is the Pokemon that you would go to whenever it comes to trying to traverse the water. Next up, we have the Hisuian version of Braviary. Now, this Pokemon is a psychic form of the normal/flying Unova version of the same name. Hisuian Braviary can imbue its eerie screeches with psychic power to generate powerful shockwaves. It then uses its sharp talons to tear at and seize prey weakened by these shockwaves. And apparently it can even use its psychic power to sharpen its sixth sense and enter a trance that boosts its physical abilities. The Hisuian Braviary is definitely a Pokemon that we're going to want to look out for, especially whenever it comes to traversing the Hisui region by air. Now, moving on to the last and final Hisuian form that we currently know about is Growlithe. Now, obviously you know Growlithe. It's a fire and rock form of the fire canine from Kanto. This is the Growlithe as it appears in the Hisui region. Its Hisuian form has a longer, more voluminous fur than the previously discovered form of Growlithe. This soft, heat-retaining fur helps the Pokemon thrive even in the frigid Hisui region. The sharp horn on its head is made out of rock, but it breaks easily, so Hisuian Growlithe only uses it when it will have the greatest effect. Along with the game's new open world style, there are tons of new features being introduced in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Here are a few that I've spotted in the trailers so far. Starting off, we have to talk about one of the biggest features that I've seen so far, and that is the ability to utilize some of the new Pokemon as mounts to travel across land, air, and sea. Now, with this Pokemon game being an open world, you actually have to utilize aiming when catching a Pokemon. Whenever I see Pokemon Legends Arceus, I always remember how much fun I had on Pixelmon, because this is pretty much Pixelmon but an actual official game. Pokemon Legends Arceus will feature a colorful cast of NPC characters to meet and interact with. This game has a large map to explore, and it's almost on the scale of a Breath of the Wild. One of the newer features that Pokemon Legends Arceus has is an action order UI element that indicates how often and when a Pokemon can act in battle depending on its stats. As we've mentioned before, Pokemon Legends Arceus is an open world game, and it almost looks like it has a non-linear open world similar to what we've seen in Breath of the Wild. The more I see Pokemon Legends Arceus, the more I am comparing it to Breath of the Wild, so as long as they get the idea of exploration and non-linear story, then I am personally happy with the game. Now, the next feature that I saw is the attack styles. It has the strong style and the agile style, both affecting the speed and the strength of how your Mon attacks their opponent. Pokemon Legends Arceus also has a camping feature, and it looks like it features some form of crafting. Since the Pokeballs in Legends Arceus are made out of apricorn and a type of rock, we can expect we'll have to scavenge the Hisui region to find different rocks that allow you to craft other types of Pokeballs. And that's not to mention having to scavenge to find different potions as well as revives and all of the various different items that are in the Pokemon series. The possibilities of Legends Arceus with the crafting ability and the open world are endless. Am I the only one that wants this game to have a survival element and even a master mode similar to what we've seen in Breath of the Wild? Now, don't get me wrong, Nuzlocks are pretty fun, but what about a Nuzlocke where you have to survive the elements, especially getting attacked by Pokemon as well? In Pokemon Legends Arceus, you can actually crouch to hide from Pokemon, stopping them from running away or attacking you first. This is in stark contrast to previous games where you're avoiding the tall grass to not deal with Pokemon. In Pokemon Legends Arceus, you have to go to the tall grass to avoid getting spotted. Now, Pokemon Legends Arceus will have different biomes to explore and uncover, and it will also feature seamless battles. And I would say one of the most exciting features in Arceus is that in order to catch a Pokemon in the wild, you have to observe them and learn their behavior. If done correctly, you'll then get the opportunity to sneak up on them and aim a Pokeball at it and potentially try to catch it. It seems like a pretty radical change and will make for interesting gameplay alongside all of the other features. It seems that every time we have new information from the developers, we are greeted with a fresh new set of features we haven't seen before. With around 5 months left before release, we are likely to get even more information about the game. Now, let me know in the comments what you would like to see in the first open world installment of the Pokemon series. Now, for me personally, I want Legends Arceus to have some sort of survival aspect similar to what we've seen in Breath of the Wild. So not only do we have to worry about food and water, but we also have to worry about other Pokemon coming and destroying your Pokemon and knocking you out as well. Literally all Game Freak needs to do is put Pokemon in Breath of the Wild and I'll be happy. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Do me a favor, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know if you learned something new today. This has been Wes, and I will talk to you on the next video.